to LA with it. I'm going to LA with it. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube cause I did good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Pedal to the floor, to the engine. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't spit game, we just educate. 10-10-80, had a paper straight. Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait. Now the money come to me, so I don't have to chase. I don't gotta flash nothing, I don't gotta fake, darling. We not practicing, we ballin'. And heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up. Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. Get hype, man, it's about to go down. I said the haters gonna hate. They hating on the T-flops. They can't stop us because we got the exclusives, the games, the storytelling, minds blowing. Understand them Xbox boys, they trying to destroy us. Nintendo boys, we still stand tall. Boys in red, you know how we do it. Let's get it on, let's get it popping. And this is why we gotta get hype, man. Let's get it on, man. Ayy. Ayy.
Only fire when I tell you to fire. Boy, 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 boy. Boy, 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 boy. In direction of dear boy. In direction of dear boy. Boy, 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 boy. Boy, 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 boy. In direction of dear boy. In direction of dear boy. Atreus to me. Atreus to me. Atreus to me. Boy, 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 boy.
Yeah. Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence. show mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old. I'm on they now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. It's trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the skies the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been duck dog, getting in my new merch, color duck sauce on the new couch with my Chucks on. Get the on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a hawk guy on the ball cat, get the out of my face. Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
Let's get it. Hey, how are you doing today? I want to know how everybody is doing. Hey, smash up that like button, baby, for your boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fresh off the press. Let's get it popping. We got some news, man, to talk about. We got some stories to talk about. You guys already know. Did y'all miss me yesterday? Maybe not. Maybe not. Y'all don't be missing me when I'm gone. Y'all be happy when I'm gone, man. Some of y'all be like, man, I can't wait for Marlon not to come back, man. I can't wait for him not to come back. No, I'm just So hope everybody's doing great, man. Big up yourselves. Nola in the house. Vital Drip in the house. Justin Bird in the house. Let's get it popping. Paul, what's good? Appreciate the love and the support. Let's get it popping. Fable, what's popping, man? Let's get it on, man. We out here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah. You already know. You already know, man. Let's get it. Brandon, what's popping? General Freddy, what's popping? Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Put us everywhere. Facebook, Reddit, Twitter, all of that stuff, man. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Appreciate y'all, boys and gals. Let's get it popping. Nova Red in the house. Let's get it popping. We got King Mo in the house. Let's get it popping. The homie Ray Mysterio in the house. Let's get it popping. Mellow Washington in the house. Let's get it popping, son. What's goody, man? What's goody? Super Titan in the house. Let's get it popping. Big Al in Philly. What's good? Rohan, let's get it, man. Let's get it. Zilla, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? Let's get it popping. We got one hitter. Let's get it. Andre B. Zilla, what's good? Jay Hunter, yo. What's good? Let's get it popping. We got Phil. What's up, man? Let's get it. Let's get it. Ben, what's up, man? Vinny, what's up? What's up, man? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Great to see you guys in here today, man. Great to see you guys in here. Cloud Strive, what's up, man? Spooky, Spook, what's up, man? What's going on? How you doing, man? Hey, yeah, great to see you guys in here, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button for your boy. Let's get it on. Wolf of Darkness, what's up, man? How you doing? Great to see you guys in here, man. Hopefully all is well. We're trying to end off this month strong, guys. So we're on the home stretch right now. We got 10 more days before the month is out. So we got to go hardcore for the rest of this month. So that means going crazy with the likes, crazy with the subscribe, crazy with the questions, crazy with the super chats, all of that good stuff. I appreciate y'all. One last major push. Also, tomorrow is your boy's Earth Day. Tomorrow is your boy's Earth Day, all right? So stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. I am praying to see the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying to see that day. So appreciate y'all boys for rocking with me. Man, oh man, been doing this YouTube thing for a long time. And actually had 9 birthdays doing this now. Gonna be 9 birthdays doing this on this particular channel. So yeah, man, stay tuned for that heat. You feel me? All right, so Microsoft out here swinging, boy. Microsoft ain't playing right now. You know what I'm saying? And I think at this point, Sony done piss them off. You know what I mean? Sony done piss Microsoft off, not accepting the deal. Sony just chilling in the cut. Sony like, man, we just want to block this deal from happening. And with Microsoft's recent statement, a lot of people are like, wait, what? How dare Microsoft? Nah, bro, it's true. It's really true. Like, bro, like, listen, bro, like, I've said this so many times before, and I'll say it again, dog. Like, y'all so talented. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the market leader. That's why I don't understand, like, how you're sitting here saying the things that you're saying, like, oh, you're selling yourself short and make it seem like, well, y'all don't have anybody who is talented enough to make a Call of Duty alternative. Like, yes, you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're Sony, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're Sony. Like, come on, off the rip. You know what I'm saying? And Yo, Vinny, right off the rip with a $3.50 or $3.49. Man, you could get a Big Mac meal with that one. Well, excluding the 30% off right here. Welcome spring. We are heating up like NBA Jam. Let's get it poppin'. Thank you so much for the first donation of our stretch, our last stretch, our 10-day stretch to end off the month strong. Thank you so much, Vinny. God bless, man. We out here. Appreciate the love. So we're going to talk about Microsoft's statement and, you know, basically saying that they really and truly want Sony to just, hey, make your own freaking COD, bro. And we've been saying the same thing. Like, Sony is smart enough, they're talented enough to make their own COD alternative. But in this same news edition that we have today, wow, so we got a massive update on this new AAA multiplayer game. This is what PlayStation fans should get excited about, considering the situation like it is, right? Considering the situation like it is, and Sony is not budging to jump on the COD bandwagon as far as this deal is concerned. Like, we need to hear about more and more multiplayer shooters at this point. Like, that is what's more important to us at the end of the day. And so I think some of us, you know, we're really on that verge of just like, man, come on. Like, for real. Like, we want to see the multiplayer stuff that you currently do have. Tons of stuff. We gave you guys some updates, you know, pertaining to Haven Studios and how they went out of pre-production into full production for that particular game. So that game is not coming out anytime soon. There's tons of other partnerships that Sony currently do have currently for a lot of live service games or shooters and what have you. Currently, there's supposed to be some type of AAA game that's supposed to be slated for next year. And that's supposedly they're saying like it's like Killzone, or some people are saying that it's going to be Killzone. I mean, we don't really know at this point, but Sony need to bring that smoke. They need to bring that heat. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to shooters, like shake up the industry. Now is the time. Now is the time, because the industry right now is very, very quiet. This ABK deal is literally taking over everything. Now, I don't know if y'all agree with me, but now is the time for Sony to come out and stomp the ground, cause an earthquake, bruh, on the industry, and be like, you know what? Y'all can keep y'all COD. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can keep y'all COD. Okay, I hear you, Microsoft. Here is our COD alternative. This is what we have. You know what I'm saying? That's going to sustain us. Yeah. It might not cover like 3%, 5% of our revenue or whatever the case may be. But over time, as long as it's a solid shooter, as long as our fans are happy, then that's all that really matters. But the problem here lies, like I've been saying all this time or whatever, is that Microsoft is in a position right now where Sony is like weak. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost as if like I've never seen, this is not the same Sony that I've grew up on, that a lot of you guys grew up on, the older heads that are in this stream watching right now. So it's a whole different type of flavor. It's a whole different type of vibe. And it's crazy to me that we are at a standstill right now to where we're not seeing any announcements, major announcements or anything like that, only because this ABK deal is actually going on. And Sony is kind of like, man, we have things to show. Oh, we have a lot of things to show that's going to blow everybody away, but we don't want to do it right now. We want to at least wait until the deal gets approved. And because here's the thing, and I see the shift happening. Once this deal actually goes through, I've said it before and I'll say it again, all of that audience and all the media is going to shift to Microsoft. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's already that way right now. Everybody in the media is talking about Microsoft, talking about this ABK deal, talking about, you know, if it's going to get blocked, if it's going to get approved. Microsoft's name is better than ever right now, whether it's good or bad. More people are talking about Xbox than anything else right now. So Sony needs to do this. This is what I am saying. The silver lining to this conversation here that we're having today is Sony needs to do something. Because if they don't make a major announcement real soon, I don't care what it is, whether it's a PS5 showcase, God knows whenever that's going to happen, right? Something, they need to announce something big, because I am telling you, the media is going to be shifting to Microsoft with them getting the ABK deal. Everybody, you have to cause a disruption. That's just the way it is. You can't just let Microsoft dominate in the industry and everybody is talking about them. Here's another thing too, that's probably going to piss a lot of people off or whatever, but this is what it is. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Now, the problem here is a lot of people have it to say, well, the biggest thing that Sony have done this year is The Last of Us. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? The biggest thing that has been done for this year from Sony that got everybody talking about Sony is The Last of Us. The Last of Us HBO, a TV show. That's what everybody is saying right now. Like, Sony don't have no leg to stand on this year so far, because everybody is talking, Microsoft themselves were talking about the HBO show and how great it is. You know, and they're hoping that their adaptation of Halo or whatever the case may be, or their Halo, you know, TV show can actually, you know, match the level of success that Sony is actually having right now. That is not good. You do not want people to be, you know, rumbling the jungle and saying, well, dang, Sony, all you got is just HBO show. You ain't got nothing else. You ain't got nothing. Last year, you was killing it. You was tearing it up last year. This year, you ain't got nothing. All you got is just a bunch of promises. Well, Microsoft too. All they got is a bunch of promises. Sony and Microsoft both have things in development. It's just that Microsoft, on the other hand, is going around inking deals here and there and doing this and doing that. But at the same time, people are just like, ain't no Sony games. Ain't no Sony games right now. You know what I'm saying? Everything is on hush hush. Everything is on shh, right? And here's the thing too, that a lot of people was going to say, oh, well, they got PSVR 2. PSVR who? They're not even marketing PSVR 2. You see what I'm saying? Like, some people will arguably say right now at this moment on Reddit, most places, community places that you can think of, oh man, PSVR 2 is dead. I've seen people saying that and I'm just shaking my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sony is doing a poor job marketing this thing right now. A poor job. I remember talking about this device, covering it from start to finish. You know what I'm saying? Having conversations with people in the media about this experience. And at the same time, it's like, this is all we got from Sony this year that was massive, was PlayStation VR 2. That's it, right? But at the same time, you hear people in the community, you hear people say, oh, PSVR who? PSVR 2 is dead, dog. Nobody is really playing it like that. You don't see nobody really streaming PSVR 2 or even remotely even talking about it. I mean, everybody is talking about Microsoft right now. That's just what it is. You see what I'm saying? Like, you come out, I don't understand these corporations. You come out with a $600 device. You see what I'm saying? A $600 device. A $600 device. And some people barely even know about it. You see what I'm saying? Some people, I hear this one person that I know is like, oh man, I didn't even know they made another PSVR. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a shame. You see what I'm saying? That's a shame to hear people that I know personally that are gamers that are telling me, oh man, I didn't know, man, how did you get this? Did Sony send it to you? I didn't know Sony came out with another That's a shame. That's a shame. And it's like, right now, what is Sony doing? That, yes, they did the big marketing push for PS5, hyping up their upcoming games and this and that. But besides live from PlayStation, besides talking about Spider-Man 2 here and there, nothing groundbreaking. Nothing groundbreaking. On Microsoft's side, it's the same thing as well. Nothing groundbreaking yet. Only thing that we have got is broken promises on Starfield. Oh, Starfield's coming out this time. It's coming out that time. Whatever the case may be. But Microsoft is winning. They're winning the media right now. Why is people saying they're winning the media? Because everybody is talking about Microsoft. Like, I didn't expect to be talking about Microsoft this much, because normally it'd be dead on the Microsoft side. Like, normally it's like lukewarm on the Microsoft side. Now things are starting to heat up. You see what I'm saying? So it's like Sony needs to change the narrative. Sony needs to do something, period. You see what I'm saying? Stop being in the shadows. Do something. Because I'm telling you, when this ABK deal gets approved, it's going to be a big splash in the industry. It's going to make the whole industry shake up, because everybody's going to be making videos, writing up articles, you know what I'm saying, talking about this deal. You know what I'm saying? And when it gets approved and how it's going to impact our industry, how it's going to benefit gamers, how it's going to negatively impact our industry. Like, that's going to be the biggest stuff. What's next from Microsoft? Everybody's going to be talking about that. So Sony, use that opportunity. You strike the iron when the iron is hot. Now is a good time to strike. But no, they're scared of the ABK deal. Right now, they're just, I don't know what Sony is really doing, but we're going to talk about their plans, because this right here, the statement from Microsoft and what they're actually saying, and also this new big multiplayer game. Also, we're going to talk about EA shutting some games down. And we're also going to talk about Suicide Squad and the actual update that I think a lot of you guys are looking for when it comes to this particular game. Also, we're going to talk about a new PlayStation Plus premium experience. Obviously, like I said, you see it coming, you know it's going to come, but we're also going to talk about these games that just got hit on the platform. We're also going to talk about a 4 terabyte SSD, or better yet, SSDs for the actual PS5. All right. So do me a favor, guys. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the share button. I appreciate y'all, boys and gals. Thank you so much. We doing it for the gang. Let's get it popping. Hit the like button, hit the share button. All right. Let's get to what Microsoft is saying right now, because Microsoft is essentially splashing mud on Sony and literally basically saying what is we've been saying this whole entire time. Like, Sony, you can make a COD alternative. You got so many IPs. How many times have we said this, guys? They got Killzone, they got Resistance. I mean, they got so many they got so many IPs. You have so many new IPs. You have Bungie in your corner. Bungie's working on multiple stuff, you know what I'm saying, for them. And so it's like, bro, like, you have a lot of stuff. And then you sell yourself short by saying, well, we don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? We can't make a COD killer. None of our studios are talented enough. Sony, what? So Sony, wait, what? You know what I'm saying? Like just making themselves look weak and stupid. But Microsoft, I cannot believe Microsoft was this bold to come out and literally just lay it out there, like just call Sony out, putting Sony in their place. Like, yo, y'all need to stop tripping, all right? Y'all not going to take this ABK deal. You need to go ahead and make your own COD alternative. And I couldn't agree more with Microsoft. That's what I'm saying. Like, Microsoft is starting to get into a lot of people's good graces, because one hand, they're saying some things that actually make sense, right, pertaining to Sony. And on the other hand, they might be doing certain things that pisses a lot of people off. But it is what it is. You got to take the good and the bad with these corporations. Let's get into the news, man. Let's get right into it. So, yeah. Oh, boy, this is crazy right here. So let's check out what Microsoft is actually saying right now. This is what they're saying. 10 years. Now, this is coming from PSU.com, PlayStationUniverse.com. You know I like to source my sources. 10 years is sufficient for Sony to work on a Call of Duty alternatives. Bro, what have we been saying on this channel? Right? They're saying, all right, if you accept the deal, Jim, right? You don't have to like us. You don't have to like the fact that, you know, we're stealing your thunder as far as marketing and things like that. Even though we said in the deal that you will get the same DLC, you will get the same quality game, the same day and date experience like Game Pass. Okay, that's fine. You still don't want to do it that way, but we're trying to be as nice as we possibly can, because we didn't have to extend a olive branch, right? But here's this. You accept the deal. You don't have to ask for an extension or anything like that. In the midst of that 10-year deal, you can develop your own Call of Duty alternatives, right? And in truth and in fact, Sony have COD alternatives. I told you this. We don't need Einstein to tell us this. I told you Sony got big plans. We just don't know a lot of what those big plans are. On the surface, we know that they have 10 live service games that are currently in development and things of that nature. We also know about their partnerships with a lot of these second and third party studios and publishers as well, right? So
we'll make our own destiny.
I don't know, but I couldn't agree more with Microsoft. Like, that Microsoft has made it so easy for Sony. Thank you so much for the $5, Jeff. Microsoft has made it so easy for Sony. Lay out the red carpet for Sony. If you're worried about this deal, don't worry about it. I know you said you can't trust us, right? Because of, you know, we made Starfield and Elder Scrolls exclusive when they were back in 2018 announced to be multi-platform. So Sony is like, oh no, we can't trust y'all. We can't trust y'all. Let me get to this super chat. Thank you so much for helping us keep the lights on and keeping us on that 10-day stretch for the rest of the month. It says, Marlon, let's be real. Microsoft nor Sony can make a franchise that can generate the interest from casuals like COD can. AB needs to stay independent. Listen. I understand what you're saying. but you have to try. That type of statement right there means that COD is a one and done type of thing. Nobody else can touch COD. COD is the king of all shooters. Nah, bro. Anybody can get dethroned. Anything can get dethroned at any time. Nothing is unstoppable forever. You know what I'm saying? Look at some of the boxers that we have, you know, in history of boxing, right? And you can sit there and say, oh, Mayweather is 50-0 and this and that. Okay, keep on going ahead and box. Sooner or later, you're going to take an L. Sooner or later, you're going to have some L's under your belt. You're not going to be undefeated forever. Nobody is undefeated forever, dog, unless you just take your wins and then you retire. But if you keep going, eventually, you're going to get dethroned, right? So that type of statement right there is that shallow type of statement to like where, well, that's how Sony thinks. Sony thinks like, oh, our studios are talented, but our studios is not talented enough to make something like Call of Duty. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Will it take some time to get to it? Yes. Everything takes time. But don't sell yourself short like the industry or anybody can't make a COD alternative. Bro, do you see how many studios out there, how many talented studios out there that are ex-COD developers, people who were behind the original COD game that are now sporadic around the industry? Are you crazy? Anybody can come up with a Call of Duty game and blow COD out the water. Will it take time? Yes, it's going to take time. And if I was Sony, that would be my mindset going into this conversation with Microsoft, going toe-to-toe with Microsoft. That would have been my narrative. Like, okay, you can have Call of Duty. You know what? We're not going to fight. We're not going to drag ourselves through the media and make a fool out of ourselves, right? Because the odds are it might go in your favor because of the model that you're going with. Oh, Game Pass. Oh, the cloud. Oh, mobile. Oh, spreading it to everybody, anywhere, anytime. Don't y'all get it right now? On the green side. Are y'all hearing me, ladies and gentlemen, today? On the green side. Yes, the green side. X is where the mark spots on this freaking controller. This is where the X marks right here in the center of this controller, into the center of this experience is where Microsoft is trying to aim. You cannot argue with what Microsoft is trying to do. You can't. They're trying to get more gamers to experience more games. They're trying to break down barriers that was up before. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why you see a lot of people are in favor of it. Even though Microsoft have their drawbacks and even though they make some statements that makes no sense, you have to look at the bigger picture, right? Sony want Call of Duty for themselves. I told you guys this. Sony is a selfish company. I told you guys this. Almost every single business is selfish. They're in business to make money. They don't care about you. They don't care about the other business down the street. Which business you know is going to sit there and help out another business to grow and strive and to be successful? No, dog, you on your own. Just like every content creator on YouTube, you on your own. Stand on your own 2 feet. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't looking for handouts. You don't want nobody to do anything for you. So in this case, like I said, can Microsoft make a COD alternative if the shoe was on the other foot? I think Microsoft could, because they have a background for shooters, but at the same time, it would take time for them to muster up something like that. What if the shoe was on the other foot? You got to look at it from both sides of the playing field, guys. Come on now. So let's go into the news here. Microsoft suggested that 10 years is long enough for the format holder Sony to develop a rival to the Call of Duty franchise. Now, do you guys think 10 years is long enough? I think it's going to take more than 10 years to have something alternative. When you're using the word alternative, that simply means like, you know what, man, I can do without playing COD because this Sony alternative, this other Sony game, you know what I'm saying, is to me is close or even better than COD, right? I think it will take more than 10 years to build up the momentum, to build up the popularity, to build up the revenue, and also to build up the player base. I think it's going to take some time because here's the thing, bro. Sony is still trying to get their feet wet with the PS5. Sony is still working hard. Listen to what I'm saying. Sony is still working hard to reel in the PS4 fan base, the PS4 player base. Are you hearing what I'm saying? They're working hard. They're working tirelessly to convert people over while still making games for PlayStation 4. You see what I'm saying? So until Sony does that, where they fully catch as many people as they can in their safety net and bring them over to the core PS5 hardware, then that's what I'm saying. It's going to take some time unless whatever alternative they're making for Call of Duty is cross-generation. But we are tired of cross-generation shooters. What people want, what a lot of you guys want at this moment is a standalone multiplayer shooter for PlayStation 5. Some of y'all can't tell me no because some of y'all know that I'm telling the truth. You see what I'm saying? So that's just how I look at it. That's just how I look at it. Right? That's how I look at it. Like, it's gonna take some time. So 10 years go by like this. You see what I'm saying? And possibly 2. I'll get to that donation in just a second. Thank you so much on our long stretch to end off the month. Here is my thing. Sony knows that. Sony knows that, well, if we're going to develop a COD or alternative, it's going to be more than 10 years. Maybe that's why they don't want to take the deal, because they probably want a longer deal. You see what I'm saying? They want a longer deal. They want a 20-year or 30-year deal. You have to look at it from both different sides. You have to look at it with a different lens. Thank y'all for the love. You have to look at it from a different lens, guys. I keep telling y'all that. Sony is in it for the long haul. Sony is not looking short term. 10 years is short term for Sony. For a lot of companies, 10 years go by, a decade go by like this, right? Especially something as huge as this COD Activision Blizzard situation for Sony. Sony's looking at it like, listen, what happens after 10 years? You know what I'm saying? What could prevent once all those deals are up with Nintendo, Steam, GeForce Now, all these cloud service companies, once all those deals are exempt, like once they're done, completely done, right? Then it's kind of like, well, what is Microsoft going to do? They can simply say, you know what? We have already exhausted our options, right? For the industry by sharing Call of Duty to every single platform. Now we're going to go ahead and make it exclusive to our box, to our service, right? That's what Sony's afraid of. That's why I keep telling y'all. That's what Sony's afraid of. Sony's afraid of, like, man, what's going to happen if Microsoft said, hey, you know what, Sony? You're crap out of luck. That's why you don't get comfortable, man. That's why we have to stop getting comfortable, guys. When something does not belong to you, do not get comfortable. Find your way out. Be innovative. You know what I'm saying? Think outside the box. Come up with your own stuff. Because at the end of the day, Microsoft will own that IP outright the next 10 years, or even when this ABK deal goes through, right? Like, what's going to happen? That's the problem. That's why Sony is at a standstill right now. Let's go ahead and let's move on to these super chats and let's get back into the article. Jamal with the 5 says PS got overshadowed by COD and Game Pass with no first-party games in year. He says where they drop the 4th biggest IPs, and that's what Sony is scared. Listen, bro, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you more, and you hear it so many times. Call of Duty is the reason why people buy PlayStation consoles, right? Call of Duty is the reason why people buy PS5 more than their first-party stuff. We already hear that already. Sony knows this. Jamal, again with the $2, says once that deal closes, them casuals going to get an Xbox. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. You see what I'm saying? It's true. Now, let's get back into the mix of this. The Competition and Markets Authority, the CMA, has previously expressed concerns that the Xbox console makers' plan to acquire Activision Blizzard could reduce PlayStation's ability to compete with Microsoft by a significant margin, as the deal would mean Call of Duty would be owned by Xbox platform, would be the Xbox, format holder on Call of Duty. Now, check this information out. To counter this, Microsoft has said that it is willing to release every new Call of Duty game for PlayStation formats on the same way as they arrived for Xbox consoles. Now, speaking in a new document, the hardware manufacturer has told the CMA that it believes Sony is able to work on a rival to the multi-million selling first-party franchise within a decade. So that is what Microsoft is saying right now. At the remedies, let me read this quote. At the remedies, hearing the CMA ask Microsoft if the 10-year duration is sufficient and whether there would be a cliff edge for Sony at the end of this period. The 10-year period is redacted. Microsoft considers that a period of 10 years is sufficient for Sony as the leading publisher and console platform to develop alternatives to COD. Do you agree or do you disagree? Now, that's for y'all to decide. I want to hear y'all thoughts. And then we're going to dig into y'all questions midstream. The 10-year term will extend into the next console generation. Whoa! So this goes back into what we've been saying about the PlayStation 6. Remember that article that we talked about with the PS6 coming out in 2028 and not 2027? And the current deal, if Sony does not accept the deal with Microsoft, the current deal with them and Activision is going to be expired by way before then. So Sony must really have some type of alternative. Remember, we talked about this? Well, here it's now surfacing. Next generation console. What is that? PlayStation 6. Coming up again in the conversation. So Sony, it is very vital and very critical for you to have some type of alternative. If you're sitting there with your mouth closed and you're not saying anything to Microsoft, you're staying quiet, you really must have an alternative that we don't necessarily know about. Think about what I'm saying, guys. Think about what I'm saying. Am I making sense? All right. Look at it from a business perspective. If you are Sony right now, only thing that you have said to Activision is like, listen, I just want to block y'all merger. I just want to block y'all. What does that tell you? You're not. Microsoft has said they're not responding. They're not getting on the phones. They're not talking about anything. Sony is quiet. What does that tell you? Common sense will tell you that Sony must got something cooking up. Sony must got a COD alternatives cooking up. You guys been saying for the longest time, well, Sony needs to make, or they need to bring back SOCOM. Sony needs to bring back Killzone. Sony needs to bring back Resistance. Sony needs to bring back Warhawk. You know what I'm saying? Sony needs to stand on their own 2 feet and be independent with the talent that they have. They need to be making something to uphold the PlayStation fan base. I'm done talking because some of y'all don't even remember. We all had this conversation. It says Sony got a big plan. Why is Sony so quiet? Quiet to the point where it's like they're not even making no announcements. Do you guys notice that? They're not even promoting their PlayStation VR 2 device like they supposed to. This is a new platform for a lot of people who are not even into VR. What are you doing? Like, I'm not understanding. Thank you so much, McShawn, for the $10. Blessings, man. Continue to bring the blessing in for our 10-day stretch. Let's get it popping. Appreciate it. Now, let's go ahead and let's do this. Thank you so much for the $10. Biggest donation says, yo, Marlon, what's up, bro? So I don't know if you heard about Tony Todd. I knew you was going to come up with that. No, it ain't nothing, bro. Tony Todd is on the strict NDA. Okay? Tony Todd is on the strict NDA, and he's not gonna say anything. The only thing I saw him saying was like, yeah, you know, it's a really great role to play as Venom. That's it. I didn't even waste my time even talking about that. That is really no major news story or anything like that. I mean, yeah, of course, out of all the roles that he had before and things of that nature, I mean, obviously Venom is a great one for him, and he's excited and this and that. That gives us nothing. That gives us nothing. We're still on a cliffhanger with Spider-Man 2, to the point where it's pissing people off, to the point where it's like, it's almost as if it's a God of War Ragnarok situation where we thought God of War Ragnarok was going to get delayed again. You feel me? Like, that's kind of like where it is right now. Like, I seen the reply, but it is nothing to be excited about. Okay, the role is great. Oh, I could say that if I was on their NDA. I could say, hey, you know what? Yeah. It's one of my best roles. That doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't tell me anything about the game. That doesn't tell me when the game is coming out. That doesn't make a PS5 showcase fall out the sky. You see what I'm saying? Like, guys, if I don't have anything to talk about, I'm just not going to stream. Yeah, you guys should already know me by now. Like, if I have something to talk about, I will stream and I'll talk about it, because most of the times these YouTubers, most of them, they just sitting here concocting a whole bunch of garbage, you know, just to get clicks and views. Like, dog, that's nothing to be hype. I'm not even hype about what he said. Like, that's nothing. Like, I need to see the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, bump that. I need to see the game. I need to get a release date for this game. Like, we've been waiting, bro, since 2021, dog. This is 2023. The game is supposed to be coming out this year. This year, we have not gotten a pin. It's March. Fixing to be end of March, going into April. Sony playing games. Sony joking. They need to stop playing and show this game. And if it is coming out this year, if it's going to get delayed till next year, that's going to piss a lot of people off. But hey, Sony so doggone busy right now. Their main interest right now is Call of Duty. Focusing on all their energy, counting all their eggs in the basket. Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty. That's all they're thinking about. They're thinking about that COD money. You think they're worried about Spider-Man right now? Listen, bro, some of y'all got to understand this. Sony themselves know that their first-party games does not bring in the revenue like a lot of their third-party partnerships that they have. You see what I'm saying? You can have your first-party stuff all day long. Sony knows that at very best that their first-party stuff is a safe bet, just like Nintendo. That's automatic, bro. You know what your demographic is. You know how many. You don't think Nintendo knows how much numbers, you know, Zelda, you know, what's it? My brain is all over the place. You guys know the newest Zelda game. You already know. Tears of the Kingdom. You already know that they know that they're going to get 30 million, 40 million people, 50 million, majority of the Switch fan base to buy that game. Same thing with Sony. They know, Jim Ryan knows, right, how many people is going to buy Spider-Man potentially. But their biggest thing right now, Spider-Man cannot touch Call of Duty when it comes to sales and revenue for Sony. You understand what I'm saying? Considering more people buy it, that's why they're so laser focused on Call of Duty. That's a safe bet. Guys, we got to understand, like, that's why Sony took a step back and said, listen, we're still going to make single-player games. Oh, we're not going to stop making single-player games. Oh, we're going to still do that. But here is the narrative. You know what I mean? That's going to stick to the belt, right? We're going to make other things around our single-player games. Don't believe me? Look it up. They said that out of their mouths. You know, single player games will still be our main focus. That's our background. That's our DNA. But we're going to focus on other games, other experiences. And there's nothing wrong with that. So it's like, most of the time, the only reason why I covered the thing about the dialogue, the new dialogue for Spider-Man and Wolverine, the only reason why I even covered that, dog, is because, well, that's something groundbreaking for PS5. You see what I'm saying? New dialogue system and stuff. But Tony Todd saying what he's saying, I ain't trying to hear all that, bro. It is what it is, bro. Like, it is what it is. He replies to people all the time. And I'm just getting to the point where I'm just like, whatever, dog. So that could be hinting at a release date. Nah, bro. That's speculated to be possibly August. Nah, bro. Nah. Tony Todd is not going to be... You crazy? With Sony being the dragons that they are, breathing through your neck. You know what I'm saying? Not breathing on, breathing through your neck to where you can't breathe. You see what I'm saying? Like, no. Nobody wants to play with Sony anymore. Notice a lot of these insiders and stuff like that dried up like dry plant in the middle of a desert. You know what I'm saying? Dried up. Why? Because there ain't no water no more. Why? A lot of these so-called sources are long gone because Sony ain't playing no games no more. That's why you don't really see no more. You hardly see PlayStation leaks because most of it is fake anyway. Most of it is just for clicks and views. Facts, all facts. Come on, man. Now, let's get back on course. So, 10-year term will extend into the next console generation redacted. Moreover, the practical effect of the remedy will go beyond the 10-year period since games downloaded in the final year of the remedy can continue to be played for the lifetime of that console and beyond with backwards compatibility. Ooh. Wow. Do y'all hear that? Listen to what they just said. I know some of y'all probably ain't even paying attention. You see what I'm telling you? The final year of the remedy. That simply means the final year of that 10-year deal. Once that deal is up, right? And games are going to be downloaded and things like that. Games are going to be continue to be played for the lifetime, you know, of that console. So if they're doing this 10-year deal right now, it's going to be continued for the lifetime of the PS5 console. If that 10-year deal bleeds over into the next generation, then the next generation is going to experience it until that deal is up. But those games are going to be downloaded and be on that particular platform. Not only that, but you also have backwards compatibility games that you guys been saying, oh, I hope Microsoft, once they get the ABK deal, I hope they do something with COD. I hope they bring back all the old CODs. That's not coming out of my mouth, dog. That's coming out of y'all mouth. You see what I'm saying? So y'all got to back up the things that y'all be saying. You see what I'm saying? So at the same given time, at the same given token, that goes without saying. You want Microsoft to bring back the old COD games, treat them right, do them right. You see what I'm saying? And have some type of thing on Game Pass or whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back in a special way. If they want to remake, remaster, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or if they want to go over a lot of the older COD games that haven't been touched for decades and years and slap on that code of FPS boost. You know, slap on that, you know, auto HDR, slap on that extra tone mapping, slap on, you know, that extra quality to kind of put that fresh coat of paint on top of that Call of Duty game to make you, the gamer, say, wow, man, Game Pass is continuing 10 years later to be a great value via backwards compatibility. All you guys feel what I'm saying? This is just what it is. This is just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is exactly what it is. And that's one thing I could say. Now that Microsoft is talking about backwards compatibility, this opens up the possibilities of the older COD games coming into the mix, whether it's Sony accept the deal or not. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know, guys. I really, really don't know at this point in time. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. Please do me a favor. If you are enjoying the show, hit the like button. Do not just sit in the stream and not hit the like button, guys. That's crazy to me. Smash up that like button, especially we're like 57 minutes in. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button to the channel if you're brand new. I appreciate you guys. All right. Now, let's talk about Sony's potential COD killer. This juggernaut title, this holy grail title for Sony that I think could very well be the COD alternative. Could very well be that game that a lot of people say, wow, man, Sony is back on the map with their multiplayer games, all right? So let's go ahead and let's go and talk about this, all right? So do me a favor, guys. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the share button. Appreciate you guys and gals for being here. We're at 149 likes. Can we get that to 200 likes? I know that we could do it. Hit the share button right next to the like. Share us out on Twitter. Retweet the stream, doggone it. Do what y'all got to do. Put us out there, man. Put us out there. We're putting in work. All right. Let's move along. Let's talk about this big AAA game. Now, we haven't necessarily heard much of anything pertaining to this massive AAA experience. Now, check this out. Deviation Games. Woo! When was the last time we talked about Deviation Games? Oh, yeah. Remember that Quad A game? That Quad A type of experience? Yeah. Let's talk about it, because this could very well be that COD killer. This could very well be the alternative that Sony is help harvesting and getting it out there and getting it ready so that the next 10, 15 years, this game can stand tall. This game could be adding their portfolio as multiplayer juggernauts next to Factions 2 and a lot of the other live service games that they currently do have in development. So let's talk about this. This is that Deviation Games. This is coming from PlayStationLifestyle.net. Deviation Games PS5 exclusive may feature solo and co-op modes. There it is. There it is. There it is. There you go. 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 One more time. There you go. Step into the right direction. Step into the right light. There you go. That's what people want to hear. I've been playing multiplayer shooters since I've been in diapers. When you are developing a multiplayer game, you do not just want it to just be multiplayer only. The game needs to have some type of DNA. The game needs to have some type of origin. The game needs to have some type of backbone. Where these characters come from? Where is this story? How did the story started? How did this world came about? You need something that's going to stick to the belt. You see what I'm saying? Whether it's a champion or a loser or whatever the case may be, you need something that's going to stick, right? This is good news. This shows you that whatever Deviation Games, this Quad A game for the PS5 is going to be huge. We already know the arsenal that they currently do have. Call of Duty devs and this and that. One of them already left, but still, we're still intact. We're still keeping this thing intact. But here is the thing. Solo and co-op, count me the freak in on PS5. With the technology, woo! Yeah, I don't care if y'all not excited. I'm excited. Y'all can sit there, I'm excited about this game because Sony needs to shift the narrative. They need to shift the narrative right now. They need to blow us away with this game right now. This game, I think, is about what, the second year now since it's been in development. Like, we need to see this game at the next PS5 showcase. And from what we were hearing about this game, that the quality is going to be like nothing that we have ever seen. The multiplayer is going to be like nothing that we have ever seen. So you're taking COD, the brains of COD, and investing it into the DNA of this game. Are you kidding me? Come on, somebody. Come on. Come on. Now, let's go ahead and let's move on because this is good. This lets me know that this game is going to have an identity for the PlayStation 5, and this is going to be huge and all that good stuff. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. Deviation Games PS5 exclusive, rumored to be a shooter, may feature solo and co-op modes. The mystery game has been kept tightly under wraps, but Hawkeye fans have been piecing clues together via a job listings and developer profiles. Ooh, because Sony has been what? Tight-lipped. So people doing Inspector Gadget, people digging around, trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Now, Twitter user Zobi Tech spotted the mention of solo and co-op modes on a LinkedIn profile. Oh, there it is. Cat's out the bag now. There it is. Cat's out the bag now. There it is. So, it's on the LinkedIn profile for the devs. Now, this is actually coming from the design director, Derek Sunshine. So it's on the design director's profile. Oh, there it is. Cat's out the bag now. Here we go. Quote, Deviation Games title will feature solo and co-op. So this is coming from Zuby Tech. Shout out to Zuby Tech out on Twitter. Want to source the man. Now, previously, the AAA game was thought to be a multiplayer-only live service title, but job listings later suggested that the game will be a shooter featuring a story-driven single-player mode alongside multiplayer. That's what we're talking about. If you're not going to give us Killzone, Sony, this is what you need to do. Come on, man. Come on, somebody. Come on. This is what I am talking about. If you are not going to give us Killzone, you cannot just rely on these gas games. You know what I'm saying? Just straight multiplayer only games. Like, we need a story. In order for you to have something alternatively to COD, you need to have a story. You need to have a story. You see what I'm saying? And you also need co-op, because people like to play these games, these shooters, co-op. You see what I'm saying? Like, people was tripping about Halo not having co-op and couch co-op being taken away, and oh, they're not releasing all type of bull crap. You see how people was very, very defensive about co-op? These things are important to a successful multiplayer game. You guys know that. A lot of y'all eat, sleep, and breed, I mean, every doggone thing in your drawers, just sitting there playing freaking COD all day. So some of y'all know what I'm talking about. It ain't just the multiplayer, it's the single player. Because here's the thing, the single player be drawing us in, because for some reason the technology that goes into it, the story that goes into it, the explosions, the environment, whatever the case may be, where you fighting at, whatever, you know what I mean? The shooting mechanics always be top notch. The explosions always be top notch in Call of Duty games. And so if this game is going to be some type of a COD alternative or some type of COD killer, it needs to have that DNA as well. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of refresher on the actual system. Deviation Games was co-founded by Call of Duty veteran Jason Blundell, who announced his departure from the studio in September 2022. Don't know if you guys remember that. A little over a year after announcing a partnership with PlayStation, Deviation CEO Dave Anthony said that the PS5 project is not affected by Blundell's departure. And the groundbreaking, I'm going to say it in quotations, groundbreaking AAA original IP will be in capable hands. So I am telling you guys, I cannot wait to see this game, because we need something groundbreaking. Y'all think I'm laughing and joking around? This ain't no game. This ain't no joke. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm tired of Call of Duty. I'm tired of COD every single year being the same doggone thing. Some of y'all probably don't even care. Oh, nothing is going to dethrone COD, dog. Keep thinking that all you want. Eventually it will. I ain't saying right now, but in the future, something else will knock COD off its stance. Now, like I said, they're saying that this is groundbreaking. They're saying that this is an original, all new original IP. I'm telling you guys, this is the narrative. This is what's going to stick right here. So Sony needs this. And if this is all true and they are developing co-op and single player, man, this is huge. Sony, make it happen. Stop playing. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about FromSoftware. Woo! Woo! FromSoftware. Them boys are still eating off of that Elden Ring money. Anyways, so why are we talking about FromSoftware? Well, they got something up their sleeve for you guys. All right. And you got to throw PS5 in there because Sony got what, 14.06%, I believe, stake into the parent company for FromSoftware. So yeah, Sony got some say so in there. So Sony could be very well, this game could very well be a PS5 only thing or something to do with Sony into the mix of the Matrix. So let's talk about this because a lot of people was like, oh, it's just Armored Core, dog. It's just Armored Core. A lot of people is even going as far as to say, oh, Bloodborne 2, dog. Bloodborne 2, dog. Bloodborne 2? We ain't getting no Bloodborne 2. Don't you learn? All them fake rumors, fake leaks, talking about, oh, this 60 FPS for Bloodborne is happening. Oh, this and that. Oh, we managed to do this and code that. And, oh, now we getting 60 FPS to run on this and that. Yeah, not happening. How many times have we how many times we set ourselves up? Look how long we have gotten how many years now? And we still don't learn our lesson. Oh, Bloodborne 2. Stop setting yourself up for failure, dog. Like, I've learned the hard way too. I'm done hyping up a lot of these games because at the end of the day, it ain't happening. It is not. Every time I watch the next PS5 showcase, some of y'all going, oh, Bloodborne 2, dog. Yeah, we will see. Because if we get Bloodborne 2, the sky will open itself up. And here it comes. Some of y'all gonna be, oh, wait a minute. Wait, this got us off guard. That's the mindset y'all need to have. Stop thinking that this next unannounced game is Bloodborne. Stop it, okay? Just stop it, all right? Unless Sony does something different, then cool, we can rock with Bloodborne again. But right now, Bloodborne ain't getting the love that it should get. So let's go ahead and let's talk about this because Sony might have a big hand in this bag right here. So it says that FromSoftware has been working on a unannounced game since 2022. We ain't gonna see it anytime soon. So for those of you who are sitting there, oh my God, I guess I get to see it at the next PS5 showcase, dog. No. No. Considering that they're busy working on Armored Core. No. No. That's not how it works, okay? It takes time. Maybe they might be able to concoct a teaser trailer, but don't set yourself up for failure. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this. This is coming from PlayStationLifestyle.net. Let's go over this and let's discuss it. It appears that whenever game FromSoftware is working on the studio has been working on since early 2022, if a newly discovered LinkedIn listing is to be believed. Now, Kenneth Chang is the producer and co-director of the previously announced Armored Core. Now, along with working as a lead game designer for Elden Ring, but has been spotted by Game Spoof. The developer also lists an unannounced project on their LinkedIn profile, which they have been working on since January 2022. So it's been a whole year. So maybe you might get a teaser trailer. Maybe you might not get one. Do not hold your breath on this one. You can't say I didn't tell you all that. Now, this suggests that Chang is developing another game on top of Armored Core 6, meaning that FromSoftware likely as an additional game in the works that it has yet to reveal. So, there you go. Now, let's finish this off. Miyazaki, the creator, the creative force behind the Dark Souls series, previously outlined via IGN that an Elden Ring sequel wasn't an immediate guarantee. Despite the original success, noting that the game's sales wouldn't really affect what we are going to create next. So, this suggests that Chang's project isn't Elden Ring 2. So, get that out your brains. It's a wash. It's a wash, dog. Wash. Downy wash it. You know what I'm saying? Just like you wash your clothes. Wash that thing out of your head. Not happening. Elden Ring 2, Bloodborne 2, get that out your head until we see what this game is. Then we'll take it from there. Otherwise, it's smoke and mirrors. So, and it might not even be another Souls-like game. So, there you go. There you have it. So, all y'all conspiracy theories of what y'all saying in the chat right now can be put to bed. Don't think it's another Souls-like type game. Don't think it's Elden Ring 2. Don't think it's going to be, Bloodborne 2 or whatever other Souls type game y'all thinking about. Just clear the air. Let's just act like we don't even know about this, right? Just act surprised when Sony hit us upside the head or FromSoftware hit us upside the head with an announcement, okay? Let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. All right, let's go ahead. Let's move on. Oh boy, things is about to go south on this one. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the share button for your boy. Let's get it popping. Smash up that like button, baby. Yeah. EA. Shout outs to EA. Yeah. EA need to stop playing. Shout outs to EA. I'm part of the EA Creator Network, but yeah, we need to talk about this. So, I'm always going to be honest. I'm always going to be honest with you guys. Doesn't matter how much fame I get. Doesn't matter how elevated I get in life. I'm always going to be the same me, dog. I ain't going to change. But I'm going to tell you like it is. The best Battlefield games are the Bad Company ones, in my opinion. With the exception of the 1943, the 19 series. But hear me out. Hear me out. Some of y'all, oh yeah, Sony need to go ahead and buy Battlefield. No. Sony need to develop their own Battlefield. Stand on their own 2 feet. Be independent. You see what I'm saying? Microsoft ain't doing that. Microsoft buying stuff. So it is what it is on Microsoft's side, right? Yeah, Microsoft needs to stand on their own 2 feet and develop their own COD as well, but they're not doing that. So this sucks. But hey, it is what it is. They're not doing nothing with these IPs. Now, on April 28th, okay, that's literally like a month and change from now. Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield Bad Company 1, Battlefield 1943, and Mirror's Edge will be removed. Are y'all hearing? Will be removed from the digital storefronts, meaning players will no longer be able to play these games. Are y'all pissed? Are y'all mad? Maybe, maybe not. Some of y'all probably don't even care about these games or be able to buy them. So then on December 8th, online services for these games will be shut down. So if I were you, I'll get to playing real quick on Battlefield Bad Company 1 and 2. I'll get to playing on 1943. I'll get to playing on Mirror's Edge because they're going to be gone. Finito. They're going to be off into the wind. So, yeah, just like Sony cut the cord on Killzone. I guess all good things got to come to an end, huh? Yeah, well, there you have it. EA announced in a blog post titled that Battlefield's Legacy sunsetting announcement that the 4 games would be delisted in April and their online services shut down in December. So it ain't just Sony doing it. By the end of 2023, it won't be possible to buy these games digitally, and any online services won't work. So you can't say I didn't tell you. I don't want to hear nobody asking me questions about this again. I'm only saying it once. Download, or not even download. Go ahead and buy the game and get all your playing in, or download or get all your playing in now, because when those time comes, bye-bye to those games. Now, for those interested in the single-player components of these games, there is good news. For Battlefield Bad Company 2 and 1, as well as Mirror's Edge, players continue to play them and use their respective offline features, such as the single-player campaign. So, again, for those of you who want to do multiplayer, get your shine on now. Get your shine on. And for those on PS5 or PS4, the latest Battlefield game is currently available through PS Plus. While it's no Bad Company 2, it has improvements implemented by the recent patches, and no 2042 is shutting down despite the rumors. So yeah, Battlefield 2042 is not being shut down, even though people have been saying what they're saying. You know, these people with these fake rumors. Smash up that like button, stop playing. All right. Let's get it popping. Let's move on to the next topic. Woo, Suicide Squad, baby. Ooh-wee. That backlash is not good, boy. That backlash is, when you piss people off, comes with a price. And that price, somebody got to pay that price. Let's move along. So, Suicide Squad. Ask y'all, the community, if you guys will be buying the game, considering the microtransaction practice and how the game looks mechanically. A lot of you guys said, heck no. Then we heard rumors that the game is going to be delayed out of 2023 into 2024. Yeah, not good for a lot of people to hear. But hey, the game is running like crap, playing like crap, delayed indefinitely for all I care. Because you don't want another Cyberpunk situation and people dunking on your game, tearing it down Metacritic-wise. It's going to hurt sales, and then studios are going to get shut down. Forspoken. Sorry, I had to cough there a little bit. But anyways, yeah. Ooh, dang, Forspoken. So, sorry about that one. Let's move along. Suicide Squad devs are optimistic about the game despite criticisms. You better be optimistic about it, because people are pissed, dog. People are pissed. Now, it says, according to the latest episode of the VGC podcast via Spotify, comments have been internally at Rocksteady Studios about the title, with Andy Robinson from VGC stating the following about the game. Says, I've been told that this is not another Gotham Knights. Oh, it better not be Gotham Knights, because that game was that everyone who's working on it's quite optimistic about the combat loops they have made and the game open world and things like that. Ooh. Okay. Now, it says gamers have been responding negatively to the game, with people decrying the live service elements of the title and compromising. Now, here's the thing, guys. The thing is, like I said, I need to see more on this game. You know, if they delayed into 2024, listen, bro, we have a lot of other games to play and things like that. So delay Suicide Squad. Do not go ahead and rush that stuff, okay? Like, take all the time you need. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can agree with that, all right? So make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the share button for your boy. All right, let's go ahead and let's move on to the next topic. Anybody still looking for PS5 SSD? Let me know, because you know what? I've been hearing it for way too long now. Everybody been asking for PS5 SSD. Dog, I haven't upgraded my PS5 with the SSD. Well, you better start hurrying up and upgrade your PS5 SSD and stop playing games, because, yeah, these games are going to get bigger. Spider-Man 2, all these other games coming out for PS5. I mean, these games are not getting smaller. They're going to be bigger. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to run out of freaking storage, and then you're going to be crying. So, some of you guys probably still need SSDs. Well, I got something for you guys. So this is coming from PlayStationLifestyle.net. This super fast 4 terabyte PS5 SSD is nearly 50% off. This is the Mark Cerny edition of the SSD. So this is the WD Black SN850X, the Mark Cerny edition, okay? So all of their lines of storage, the 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, and 4 terabyte sizes are on Amazon right now as you speak. So get on your little phone or get on your computer. And if you want to get storage, now is the time. Can't say I didn't tell you guys. If you want storage, I'm going to say it one last time. Get on Amazon, 50% off the Mark Cerny edition, the SN850X and the other ones. All right. This is the one that Sony approved. This is the one that they've been marketing and things of that nature. So for the 1 terabyte is $99. For the 2 terabyte is $159. And for the 4 terabyte, it is $379.99. So if I were you right now and I'm looking for storage, especially for the 1 terabyte, I mean, $100, that's not bad. Jump on it, 50% off before it goes up in price. And just so you guys know, the Mark Cerny editions have the fastest read and write speeds and things of that nature. So if I were you guys, I would be jumping on that. So let me know your thoughts in the actual comment section. What's up, Adam? Let's get it popping. All right, let's go ahead. We're on the tail. I really wanted to cover this. So pretty much all of the PlayStation Plus games that was slated for this month is now readily available. Please go ahead and check them out. Download them, play them. I think this is one of the best months. They throw a lot of classic stuff in there as well. This month, Ghostwire Tokyo. I mean, there's like a lot of stuff. There's like a lot of stuff. So go check them out. Go download them. Go play them. If you have your subscription service, you're still paying for them, check your PlayStation Plus right now and go check out those games. All right. Love you guys. Be blessed. Be easy. We are in the Q&A right now. Smash up that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get it popping. Come in with your super chats. All right. Tag me at MarlonGamingNation. Let's go crazy with it, man. Let's go. We almost done with Mars. Let's go crazy with it. Let's get it popping. Hey. Let me get that fire emote in the chat. Let's get it. Hey, come on, why the chat so dead, man? Hey, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Hey, I be sitting here, don't freaking care. Microsoft being so lazy every year, not coming out with the games, driving me crazy. But I'm about to throw this freaking axe out the freaking door. X marks the spot, but I refuse to believe that. Let's get back on this track. Microsoft, you better bring the noise, you better bring the sauce, because we've been hearing, oh, hold it back. You're holding back development. Matt Booty sitting on his booty trying to look like a cutie. Understand we need the freaking games. Stop freaking playing, man. We need Max Payne. Let me clear it up. Let me keep my feet up. Let me be a boss. Get Phil out the door. Let me scratch that back. Bring him back. Get your head in the freaking game. Come on, man. Hey, you know what time it is? Your boy ain't playing no games. Microsoft, bring the noise. It's tired of playing with you, Microsoft. You need to bring the noise. Sony, stop crying and bring that Call of Duty game alternative. You got the IPs. You need to stop playing. You need to bring us to our knees. Blow up. Understand I'm the freestyle king coming on this one. Try to get the ball. Yeah. Let's redo this. Yeah, ain't chopping and screwing it. Yeah, you better listen up. Sony, at the end of this generation, don't push your luck. Cause you need to give us more. You're crying for sure. Microsoft, bring the noise, bring the game. Hey. Yeah. Let's get it popping. Come in with your questions, baby. Hey. Come on, 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 come on. Larry K. Thank you for the $2. I think I hear something. Hold on just a second. Let that marinate on your head for a minute. Hold on. Yeah, we back in the booth. Larry K, thank you for the $2. You enjoy the show today. Let's get hype. Hey, come in with y'all questions, man. Gaming and reaction. Yeah. Smash up that like button for your boy, baby. Yeah. Appreciate your boys. Yeah, Matt Booty was at the door. He was like, wait a minute, man. I heard that track, man. Don't come after me, dog. Don't come. I'm still working hard on the games. Don't come after me, man. Yo, you already know, man. Nah, Ray, you the man, bruh. You the man, bruh. You the man. You the man. You the man. You the man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like them freestyle, man. Y'all like them freestyle, so that's why we do them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It says, bro, if COD dies under Microsoft, it says probably won't. It says they have Minecraft and look how that's doing. It says, what's up with these ads during your live streams? Ads? What ads? What ads? You know, that's a YouTube thing, right? That's a YouTube thing. Ads? What ads? That's YouTube doing that. I've been delivering the news, dog. I've been delivering the news. That's a YouTube thing. I don't know. I've been delivering the news. I've been delivering the news. You see me working. My hands have been right here. You know what I'm saying? Doing the news. Like, I just been doing the news for y'all boys. You know what I'm saying? That's a YouTube thing, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's a YouTube thing. You know what I'm saying? Flush on that one. That's a YouTube thing, baby. He said commercial. Oh, God. Commercials today. I said disagree. Battlefield IP be good for Sony. Okay. I'm still standing on they need to do their own thing. They need to do their own thing, bro. You know what I mean? Need to do their own thing. So it is what it is. It is what it freaking is. They need to do their own thing. They need to do their own thing. Wow, that one looks really clean. They need to do their own thing. It says, I've seen 3 ads during your stream. Never seen that before. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a YouTube thing. Like, it's something new that they're doing. I don't know, because I can't individually place ads. Like, the only time you can place ads is when the stream goes down. You know what I'm saying? Or YouTube just automatically puts the ads for you. I mean, hey, YouTube is a business, right? He said, tell Jim to open up the IP safe. Hey, Jim need to do something. You know what I'm saying? Jim need to shake us up soon. You know what I mean? With something. You know what I'm saying? He says, Elden Ring DLC was already announced. Oh, I already knew about that. He says, to piggyback off of what the guy said about Battlefield to be good for Sony, did you hear that Microsoft said that EA is the biggest? Yeah. I did cover that already. Yes, sir. I did talk about that on the show. It says Microsoft could never make a great Call of Duty type of game. They know they can't, so they buy the studio that makes COD. Hey. Yeah, that's crazy. Let me see something. Hold on. Maybe, I don't know. That's crazy, bro. I don't know. Let me know if it's still happening. I don't know what's going on. That's not supposed to be like that. It says people get over the ads. Hey, well, you know what's funny? This is a funny note. Like, YouTube is probably like, oh, well, since nobody has been donating super chats as much on this channel this month, let's go ahead and let's flood this stream with ads. Oh, God. You know how many streams I go to and see ads just popping up like that? That's just the way it is. Hey, YouTube ain't playing. YouTube need their money. You know what I'm saying? YouTube be like, okay, since y'all ain't donating like y'all supposed to this month, then hey, we gonna flood Marlon's stream with ads. Dang, bro. Dang. Like, we got to get paid. You using up our bandwidth. You using up our bandwidth, Marlon. Nation. It says, I can get over the ads as long as it doesn't negatively affect your channel. It says, I see ads all the time, but not during a live. That's what I'm saying. That is a new one for me. That is a new one. It says freestyle session tonight, y'all. Let's get it. It says Microsoft has always had Halo. You mean publishers. Okay. Let's see here. It says, yo, yep, just got the ad, but I'll upgrade to premium soon. It says YouTube said y'all ain't making them enough money. Exactly. I'm telling you, bro. And in truth and in fact, this month, like last month was better than this month. This month just been you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, you got to think about it. When you're live streaming, you're using a lot of bandwidth. Using a lot of bandwidth on your internet, using a lot of bandwidth on YouTube. So every 5 seconds, they come up with all these new policies and new features for live streaming and stuff. So there you go, man. You know, I mean, everybody's channel is different, I guess, when it comes to certain things. But yeah. It says, I've seen ads. And okay, it says, it's Sony crying to everyone, even YouTube. Oh, God. It says, I have seen an ad on YouTube for about 2 years. It says, that's how YouTube are, just stingy. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro. Ain't nothing for free around here. They're like, oh, you streaming? You using up our bandwidth? Oh yeah. You're not bringing in no big donations like you used to. Oh yeah. This is what we're gonna do for you. We're gonna flood your stream with ads. Halo has never been the same since Microsoft took over the reins. Hey, you and me both, my G. You and me both. It says PS should get GTA. Not gonna happen, bro. GTA is like way too much money. You know what I'm saying? GTA is way too much money. Way too much money. I'm just gonna be truthful. I'm gonna just be off the rip with you, man, on that one, you know? He says you're not gonna even a roundtable member just go, okay. It says, listen, advertising is cool if it helps the channel. No one can be complaining. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, you look at it from this way. If people are not donating, like, let's say, think about it this way. And I think this is probably how YouTube looks at it to implement something like this. Like, you come to a live stream, right? And the whole point of a live stream is to interact with the creator, support the creator, whatever the case may be. And then nobody donates anything, right? And it's just strictly a raw live stream. What do you think is going to happen after that live stream goes down? That live stream is going to be flooded unless you turn off monetization for your channel or turn everything. That live stream is going to be flooded with ads. You see what I'm saying? Automatically by YouTube. Like it's a video basically. You know what I mean? It's a live stream, but it turned into a video, and now it's basically a video. And if it's something that's gonna continue to get views, they're gonna advertise on it. You know what I mean? Whether people donate or not. So that's just the way it works. You know? That's just how they are, man. That's how these platforms are. I mean, what are you gonna do? Oh, I get, yeah, you get paid from the ads, but it's a big cut from the ads. You know what I'm saying? It's like more of a bigger cut than what you get from super chats. Like every super chat is 30%. You know what I mean? That's off the top. And then ads, you get half of that. You know what I'm saying? So, and it all depends. You have to be getting thousands of views, like literally thousands of views. Like thousands of views, thousands, you know what I'm saying? To literally see anything on ad. Like that's not how ad works, bro. Like you have to be getting a lot of views, like 10, 15, 20, 30, 50,000, 70,000 views to really see any type of money with ads. So don't think when you see ads, oh, automatically the creator is making bank, because you can have a video that only gets 1,000 views. How much money you think somebody's going to make? Pennies they're going to make. You know what I'm saying? Off of 1,000 views. 1,000 views don't bring no money. 3,000 views don't bring no money. You know what I'm saying? If the viewer does not donate, then you're not gonna make anything. You can't survive off of just ad revenue. Like that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be in the millions. Like for the past 30 days, you look at your channel and how many views did you have for your channel for the past 30 days? Oh, you had 1 million views. Okay, now we're talking, because now you're in the thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the ads that are playing on your channel and your demographic. It's a lot of things that goes into it. It ain't just, oh, you see an ad, so now you're just making crazy money. Like, no, it don't work that way, bro. I keep telling y'all that. If y'all want to continue to see the content creator every single day and y'all come to a live stream, then hey, it's up to you guys to support. If you don't support, YouTube is going to support. Like they're going to throw ads and stuff like that so the content creator can be incentivized so that they can make money off of us as well, because they get half of everything that we make. That's just the way it is. Ain't nothing for free. They ain't giving us their platform for free. So this is the way it works, man. It says you need like 100K views to get exactly. And I am nowhere close to that. So there you go. There you go. It says YouTube channels do the hard work for us. It says, I don't mind advertising. Look at Marlon, all the hard work for free. It says no pay or watch advertise. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Like, listen, you guys, let me say this. Let me clear the air on this. You guys don't have to do nothing. You guys can sit here, and I'm telling you, it's because of the grace of God. It's because of the grace of God why, you know what I'm saying, why some of you guys even donate in the first place. You know, like, you guys don't have to donate. You guys don't have to do nothing, period. You guys can sit here all day and that's it. So I'm just saying, you know, it's because of the generosity, it's because of the love that you guys show. And I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Some days are good, some days are bad. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? For instance, like, okay, you do one stream, right? And then you made $50 for that stream, right? So you made $50 for that stream. Man, the stream is dead today. People, like, just one comment just popped up a while ago, unless it's YouTube just tripping. But say you made $50 for today, right? You made $50 in super chats today. Do you honestly think you're getting that whole $50? No. So y'all talking about hard work? You talking about doing hard work? Yeah. Just for the whole day, out of that $50, you're walking away with $25 for a whole day's worth of work. $25 is not a lot of money, dog. That's what I'm saying. Like, you go to some live streamers channels and you are seeing them raking in the dough. Like, you seeing super chats popping up every second. You know what I'm saying? And they're in the thousands before the stream ends. Those are the people that are making the money. You know what I'm saying? You come to a stream like this, half dead stream like this, you know what I'm saying, where you sporadically see people donate here and there, like, you're not really making no money. Like, that's just the way it works. And then you walk away with what you walk away with. You walk away with half. When YouTube takes their cut, that's it. Oh, swag. It's all good. It's all good. Like, hey, when people wanna donate, they'll donate. You know what I'm saying? But people complain about the ads and stuff like that. That's YouTube. You know what I mean? That's just how YouTube is, unless you turn it off completely. But it's not, $25. Let me say this. Let me keep it real with you guys. $25 is not enough to keep this light on, keep the internet on, keep these equipments in check, make sure that the computer is running correctly, make sure that if something crashes or breaks, I can replace it. You see what I'm saying? Make sure that we get these games in. If a company does not send us these games are $70 a pop. Gaming is not cheap. So $25 does not cover all of that. Also, the office space. For this whole entire office space, me using my office space, like, $25 does not cover that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real with you guys. That's just the way it is. It said the future of Call of Duty. It says this is with Sony as one of the publishers. 230 million copies sold. Microsoft do against 30 million copies sold. It says, Marlon, how Microsoft is gonna tell someone else to make COD from the ground up, but it's okay for them. See what I'm saying? They don't like the cake. They don't like the cake that they're sharing, because they're doing the same thing. It says, what happened to that drink company you team up with? Man, that's such a long story, dude. I'm still waiting. And then even, you want to hear something funny? This is what I said. When you're dipping your hands into other things and trying to expand the channel and do other things, like, here's what you're left with. Here's what you're left with, right? When I got the drink thing going, right, and I was telling people, yo, check out the drink stuff. Here is the products. Here's what they say the products can do, what the products can't do. Show some love, even though I didn't have the products in yet, but I still wanted to get the ball rolling to get you guys familiar with the actual product. And there was a bunch of people, they told me a bunch of people was clicking. Nobody bought anything. So it's just like, I don't want to hear it from people. I don't want to hear it, because it's like, yo, you make t-shirts, you do, team up with different companies that you think would help the community grow, and you know, we'll put back into the community and do giveaways. Last year, we did so many giveaways. The year before last, the community allowed us to give away so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like we have done so much stuff for the community and everything. And it's like, how you expect our community to grow? Like, you know, then now you're going to have to dip in your finances to try to fund everything else that, you know what I'm saying, you got going on. And then when you can't stretch your own finances into what you're doing here, then it's kind of like, okay, well, now you're just on borrowed time when you could be doing other things. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just really what it boils down to. So there you go. I just wanted to clear that up for you guys. Like, that's just how it works. It's not a magic thing that you snap your finger and it just happens. Like, this is the way it is. Killer says, yo, Marlon, can I ask you a question? Non-gaming related. Go ahead. Says, I can imagine it's stressful doing YouTube full time. Yeah. Yeah. It's very stressful, dog. It's very stressful, dog. Like right now, yeah, let's be real. I'm just going to be as real as possible with you guys. Like right now, like this is the 21st of March and we are halfway to our goal for this month, financial goal for this month to keep this thing going. We're halfway. Okay. We are halfway. So yeah. And even another thing, nothing is guaranteed because when I was doing my, my full-time job and doing this on the side, heck, that wasn't even guaranteed. I had to do Uber. I had to do other things, sales. I had to do other things on the side just to make ends meet. This ain't no game, man. This ain't no joke. Like, this is real. Like, people think you swimming in cash. Like, yo, if you guys don't step up, if the roundtable members, if people don't step up and donate, like, none of this would be possible. Like, the lights wouldn't be on. Like, I wouldn't be able to afford to do this because this is taking away time and energy from other things that I could be focusing on, or money that I'm spending on this to maintain this could go into other things for my family. Like, that's just the way it works, you know? So you're running on fumes. You're running on borrowed time. That's just the way it is. What happens if you got two family friends that cares about you and want to help you get a new car, gifting $8,000 and a loan for $2,000? Would you take it to get a new car, bro? Listen, bro. Are you saying that like, are you saying like, are you asking me my opinion because you're in a situation, or are you asking me like, if that's being offered to me right now, would I take it type thing? Like, so I understand. Are you just asking me my opinion, or you like what you should do if something like this happened? Or you're saying like, that's something that for me per se type thing. I hope we actually hit 50K. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see here. You said both. I mean, I would take it. I would take it. I mean, heck, my situation right now, I'm in a similar boat right now where I actually do need something similar to that right now to do something that I want to do, because I'm in a pickle right now, to be real with you. So yeah, I would take it. I would take it. I mean, if somebody is extending that much money to, you know what I'm saying, to help, yeah, I would do it. I would do it in a heartbeat. As long as their heart is right, as long as they're doing it for the right reason. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? For sure. You know? So, yo, that's the way it works, man. Said Marlon, ponies is the wrong horse to back. He said first pony is not a horse. Only fools. It says, and ponies think the deal won't go through. That's funny. All right. So did that answer your question, Killer? Hope it did. Yo, Yuna says you'll be fine. You always make gold. My man, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Listen. My man. Yo, listen. We have, listen, yo, to piggyback off what you just said, Yuna, God bless you, man. We have 10 more days before the month is out, and I do believe that God will make a way. He always does. Sometimes, like this month is one of those months where I'm just like, man, the walls are closing in. Like, okay, I'm pushing, and I'm doing everything that I can. But hey, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna make gold, bro. I'm just keeping it in my head. It says when we see you stop uploading, we know it really because it's unsustainable. It says been watching you for a while, and you have always stayed afloat. My man. There you go. God is good, man. God bless you, bro. God bless you. Hey. Max talking about OnlyFans. I'm done with you guys, man. All right. It says my family. It says my family friends offered me this on Sunday, bro. That's why I wanted to. Oh, hey, man. I wish that was me. Take it. I wish that. Hey, dog. I wish that was me. I wish that, because in my situation right now, woo, boy, if I was getting that, I'll be nice right now. If I could just get that little push right now that I need, man. So I'm happy to hear that, bro. It says my family friends offered me that on Sunday, bro. I have some rules which I completely understand it. Hey, I feel that. I hear that. I feel that. I hear that. It says, do you know anything about Spider-Man 2 release in September? Can't say nothing, man. If I did know, I can't say nothing. Stay tuned, baby. Stay tuned. It says, I do have to pay $2,000 loan back. Oh, so wait. So they're giving you $8,000 and then you have to pay back $2,000? It says, forget being a fanboy, folks. Microsoft is the horse to bet this generation or fail. It says, take your PlayStation and sell. Get an Xbox. Watch all YouTube channels in favor of Xbox very soon. Marlon, you get any new PSVR? No, not yet. Not yet. Waiting for that RE4. Let's see here. Chicken says, take the deal. Brandon says, you came a long way to make streams. Don't give up your day job. No, I'm not going to give up, man. I'm not going to give up, bro. Like, you know, it's a grind, bro. It's a grind. You know what I mean? Especially now that there's really nothing major going on in the industry and things are at a standstill right now. So you got to also factor in that as well. And that's probably one of the reasons why I don't make certain decisions. Or I don't make certain moves, because I already know what's going to really kind of happen. But that's really what it is. You know what I mean? But I remember when this was back in 2019 when I got in a car wreck and, you know, messed up my back and, you know, I couldn't do any more physical type of jobs because of my back, lifting or anything like that. So, you know, I'm resort to just doctors like you just resort to just desk jobs. And I was like, man, I've been putting so much of my life into this. Let me just go ahead and do it full time. And a lot of people said that you're crazy for doing YouTube full time. Like to this day, you're crazy for doing YouTube this time. This minute you're up, this minute you're down, this minute you're up. And that's with every content creator. This month, you know, you make a good bag. Next month, you're like, wait, oh my God, am I going to afford the office this month? Am I going to afford to pay for the office this month? Nah, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Frig. That's just the way it is, man. And that's every business. That's every organization. Like, some months are good, some months are bad. You just got to stay afloat one way or the other, or else you close shop up. Killer says, yes, the $8,000 is a gifting and the rest is a loan for $2,000. I would have to pay that back. They'll keep the title until I pay the loan back. Oh, I see. Is this a company? Is this like a dealership? Or is this like an individual? Because if it's an individual dog, I don't really know. That would be kind of sketchy for me to do something like that. But hey, Max, what's good? Says not Max. Movie Rants. Joe Kova says, I just played that scary real shooter on PlayStation VR 2, and it is definitely not as good as the first real shooter on PSVR. Oh, I see. That sucks, man, because you really want that improvement. So that really sucks, over obviously PSVR. It says, Marlon, Judge said Microsoft buying ABK would not harm Sony today. Man, we there's so much back and forth with that narrative. It's crazy. It says, at least you got a wifey holding the house down. Well, I mean, wifey's already pulling what she's pulling. I'm pulling what I'm pulling. So we're both in the trenches, man, trying to hold the place down. You know what I'm saying? And keeping this office going. You know what I'm saying? Having the freedom, being able to have this on screen, and having a nice little setup. Like, it ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's not cheap. Shoot. Yeah, for sure. You say you need to do a Let's Play and a full review of Final Fantasy 16. People are buying PS5s just for that game. Yeah. Well, we always do that, though. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. We always... Yo! Here we go. Hey, what I tell y'all, man? What I tell y'all? God always come through. Always come through. Mr. Nemesis, thank you for the $10. Says, keep on doing what you do best, Marlon. My man, that's all I can do, man. That's all I can do. You know what I'm saying? Keep on doing what I do best. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. Let's see here. It says Sony and Guerrilla Games needs to bring back Killzone and make their new COD. It says build it from scratch and implement COD and Battlefield things to make it best first party IP. Loves Killzone. Okay. It says, don't worry, bro. You're going to make that comeback when you release that album. Ha! I hope so, man. It says that you see the new Star Wars Jedi Survivor trailer. Fire. Killer says, nope, no bank. It's two of my family friends that I really trust a lot, and they know what situation I'm in with my old piece of crap car, bro. Okay, I got you. Okay, makes sense. Well, I mean, I understand it's family and stuff, so you know what I'm saying? Hey, just keep your head up, man, and just try to make sure you pay you pay out as much as you can. Try to hurry up and knock it out as much as you can, Because me, I don't like owing, so I like having that mentality. Let me hurry up and knock this out. So, yeah. It said Microsoft needs to practice what they preach and make their own games instead of buying everything. I've been saying that. But here comes the fanboys with their pitchfork. Oh, yeah, for sure, Tito. Oh, for sure. It says, do you still have your tech channel? Good content. It says, actually, man, I kind of put it on pause right now because financially I can't really support that channel right now like I wanted to. Like, the channel is very small. And there's not really a lot of people from this channel that's subscribing over there. So, and then I have to fund a lot of the things out of pocket. And, you know, tech is not cheap. iPhones, MacBooks, and a lot of those stuff is not cheap. So I'm not really making no crazy money right now. So that's really on pause for the time being. Yo, Max 360. Oh, Max 360. Max 380. My man says God is love. Always, bro. Always. 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 Yo, thank you so much for the $10, man. I'm going to tell you guys, big or small, man, it helps us out. It helps us out. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling y'all, just to have this space, just to have this environment that we have to do our show is not cheap. You know what I'm saying? It is not cheap. That's about $1K. You know what I'm saying? It's not cheap. It's not cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's not cheap. And so we have goals, man. Every channel have goals. You know, that's why you see people say, yo, you need to resub. Yo, you need to do this. No, you need to do that. Like, look at Twitch right now. Twitch is falling apart. Like, I don't know what's going on with Twitch. Like I said, if you're not already big on Twitch, shoot. It's hard. It's hard. Look at me. When I go on Twitch, like, I be doggone if I crack 30 viewers. You know what I mean? Or maybe 40 on a good day. Depending on the game, if I do get a game in early, we'll probably climb up to 70, 80 viewers, but it does not stay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. It's hard. And then Twitch, they take half of your subs. Like, you know what I mean? So in order for you to sit there and sustain yourself, taking the time out of your day, grinding like that after you finish with YouTube, like, it's hard, man. It's hard. It's not easy. What version of Resident Evil are you getting? Just the regular edition. Shoot, and that's another $60 right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, gaming is not cheap. Let's see here. It says, right, Marlon, it would take me 29 months to pay it all back. Hey, I feel you. Just grind hard, do what you got to do. You need that car. Hey, man, that's motivation right there. Motivation right there. You just got to push through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you'll be able to get what you want, but just know that it's going to take you a little bit of time to, you know what I'm saying, get it done. It says, I thought PSVR 2 was rubbish until I saw Frog Boy show it on his channel. It says, I think it's awesome with the drive-in games. Yeah, you didn't check out the review that we have on the channel? Check out the review on our channel and stuff. You'll see me playing it live and doing a live review. Sony had to buy everything. Sony had to buy everything. What you mean, make your own. He says, research before you sound silly. Zeke, what's up, man? How you doing? I know Dev's Game In. I know. Hey, another blessing. Another blessing in the nation. Let's get it pop. Hey, yeah. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. Max, thank you so much, man. It says, as gamers, real gamers, we need to brand together Xbox, PlayStation. Just saying. My man. My man. Hey, say less, bro. You already know. You already know. That's the idea. That's the idea, bro. That's the idea. Exoprimal. Hey, what's up? What's up, Ray? Twitching? I'm twitching, all right. I'm twitching right now. Hey. This is breaking news. Spider-Man 2. What's up with Spider-Man 2? So let's not act like Microsoft has released anything of value in the last 10 plus years. Gamers see through Microsoft nonsense. It's to drive by gamers who want to praise the nonsense. Bobby says, listen, folks, Marlon working hard. I'm Xbot. Both Xbots and ponies need to show love to all the hard work on this channel. My man, Bobby, I appreciate you, man. It's all good, Bobby. You know, the blessing, somebody will come in. It never seems to fail, Bob. Somebody is going to come in, man. And, you know, God is just going to, you know what I mean? They're just going to bless the community. Somebody's just going to come in and just drop $1,000 just like that. Here you go. Have a blessed day. You know what I'm saying? Or here you go. Here's $100. Have a blessed day. Here's $500. Have a blessed. That's how it is month to month. You know what I mean? God sent different set of people to come bless our stream. As long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to do for you guys, as long as I'm putting out quality, you know what I'm saying? I come through, I do the show for you guys, and we talk about these topics. Everybody is happy. Everybody is getting value. That's all that matters. Says, I swear there's a whole Twitch streamer in his college dorm making that tuition money. He looked like he was streaming before classes. Hey, it's not easy, bro. Man, the chat is dead, Max.
We'll make our own destiny.
The chat is dead. The chat is dead. Thank you, Max, for the $2. I appreciate it. The chat is dead. I'm fixing to end this stream now and call it a day. The chat is dead. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys, the ones who sticked around during the Q&A and things of that nature, the ones who donated to help us keep the lights on, to keep the roof, to keep us going every month. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. Don't owe me nothing. You guys don't have to do nothing, but it's the kindness of your heart that really matters at the grand scheme of things. But anyways, I'm not going to prolong the stream. Mohammed, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Be sure to turn on that post notification bell. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the support and things of that nature. And that's probably one of the main reasons why I can kind of just step back a little bit most of the time, because I'm like, man, why am I, you know, pushing myself so hard? You know what I mean? And then it's like, you get what you get at the end of the day. So it's like, one of these days we'll break the algorithm again, and we'll start getting a lot more viewers, a lot more new viewers again, and the channel will start growing, and, you know, we'll get there. So this month is just one of those months where I'm just like, yeah. But anyways, I love y'all. Be blessed, be easy. And as usual, please have yourself a great one. Thank y'all for the love today. Tomorrow's your boy's B-Day. Hopefully I'll be streaming tomorrow. Hopefully there's stuff to talk about tomorrow, but we'll see how it actually goes. I love y'all. Be blessed, be easy. Thank y'all for your love. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Tell a friend about the channel. Tell them to hit the subscribe button, and we out of here, man. I'm done for today, though.